All right, this is 8th hour. We get Chase Loggy on the machine.
Nice to be here, Mr. Bohr.
And we've got Tim back there for advisory situations.
It's nice to have you in, Tim.
All right. We have been trying
Kylie's
some
waving.
different polar graphs, and we are about ready to try page 548, number 14.
This looks like it could be a struggle, Mr. Bohr.
It's a 3 minus 5 cosine theta, Chase. We have people like Tim who can, hold it right there, just pause a second. People like Tim can predict what window you would need to catch this whole graph. Number 15. Now, Chase, I'll give you a little hint. Tim, I'll give you a little hint if you want.
Wait, we're on 15?
Which one are we on?
14.
14. We're on 14. Cosines can go from -1 to 1, Tim.
So it'll be 4.
He's thinking the biggest this can get is 4.
I'd say the biggest it can get is -2. Maybe.
Plus or minus 1 for that cosine spot.
Oh, well then, could it be 8?
I'm with the Olsen over there, but I'm thinking an 8 is possible.
What?
Minus 5 times minus 1, that'd be like an 8, wouldn't it?
What?
You better be ready for an 8, Chase. Chase is adjusting the window to achieve
Cosine.
8.
What about min? Same thing.
Well, for now we're going 8 every way. 8 up, 8 down, 8 left, 8 right.
Graph it.
He's going to graph it. Fortunately, he just caught the left side on the wall of his window. Nice. Now we're going to see if Jacob can make this kind of a move. Jacob, I am looking at number 12.
Okay.
And I know we could just play it safe and go 10, 10, 10, 10. I'm sure it'd be good enough. But say if you wanted to just catch it to show how clever you are.
6.
Try 6 for Jacob.
Oops. Oh.
He's checking his X min, X max, Y min, and Y max. Jacob just catches it on the right wall. Good job. Good job, son. Now, I'm going to do a double header.
Uh-oh.
This is where we bring in Kylie.
Oh dear.
Kylie, do you know that cosines are left and right kind of a thing?
Yes.
And sines are up, down kind of a thing?
Yes.
And I don't know if you noticed it, but a positive cosine has been shoving us against the right wall.
Mm-hmm.
Left cosine shoving us, negative sign has been shoving us against the floor. You get the idea?
Yeah.
Chase is going to simultaneously graph 9 and 10. He's putting them in up here. He's putting in 9 and 10. But he's not going to graph them. He's going to go over to his window. This is a very can you suggest a window for him?
Okay, so for the Y, or the horizontal axis,
Yeah,
you need 6.
6.
And for the vertical axis, I would suggest 3.
Okay, are you saying that he should go up to 6 on the right or the left horizontally, or both?
Well, you can do both.
But which one does he really need?
You really need the right.
Okay, let's just go like -2 to 6 on the X's. What about the Y's?
You really only need the top.
Really only need the top? So let's go -2 to, how high do we have to go?
3.
3. Ooh, let's see if this catches it.
Oh.
Oh my, what happened?
Oh.
What went wrong? She said she said a height of 3 would catch it. Which one did not get caught?
9. I think that's what it graphed first.
Yeah, number 9 actually has a 6 to the right, but then it can still get higher than a 3.
Oh, so.
So you were right about each one separately.
Yeah, I didn't think about that.
Yeah, that was pretty tricky.
So really, she should just probably take the biggest one.
I don't see any reason why you don't just go 10, 10. Zoom in if you have to. But I just wanted to show the folks what causes what. It's time to go for another kind because these kind are getting boring, and Chase does not like boring. Why don't you join Chase and graph number 17? It's sine 4 theta.
Oh.
Do we need to change the window?
Well, let's see if we do or not. We still haven't learned the game on these. Looks like we want a bigger window.
Bigger or smaller?
What's the biggest sine can be?
1. Uno.
So, I think we can just go 1, 1, 1, 1.
That is weird.
Oh, isn't that a... That's a nice graph for a spring day.
Oh,
Ain't
it
Yeah.
is.
You gotta
Pretty.
like that.
That is so cool.
All right, I got 2 questions about this flower. How long are the petals?
4. It's 1 wide.
2? Just kidding.
It's gotta be less than 1. 5.
They max at 1. 1 to the right, 1 to the left, so the total flower width is 2, but
What's the four
like,
they go up to 1
Yes.
for petal
Yes,
lengths.
like that.
Petal lengths of 1.
wait, total?
So just
No,
one-
no, you're thinking,
One?
you're doing 2 petals there.
So this would be 2.
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
Glad we
What's the
figured
four
that
then?
one out.
Well, how many petals are there?
4 on each side.
On each side.
All right. Now let's try a
Can we do a
Yeah, can you do
eight?
theta?
number 20. 3 sine 2 theta. Uh-oh,
Oh,
uh-oh. How long do you think these petals are?
well, we're gonna have to change our window. Well, don't we have to change our window to
It'd be
3?
Oh, Chase is way ahead of you. Yep, I think they're 3, all right. And 2 theta made 4 petals?
Yeah.
All right, I think this seems to be a pattern here.
Wait.
No, 22 is going to blow their mind, but it's kind of fun. 22 is 4 cosine 5 theta. And before Chase graphs it, he's going to make a pre-adjustment. Look at that guy. He is one of the quickest minds I know. What's bothering you, though?
Ugh, looks bad.
What's wrong?
Why does it look bad?
Because it's a 5, so they had.
Oh, it's 2.5.
Were you expecting 10 petals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for evens, you get a match straight across every time. So like a 4 gave you 8 and a 2 gave you 4. But a 5 does not give you 10, a 5 gives you a 5.
So the odd ones give you exactly it.
Yeah,
Wow. That's
Ah.
cool.
that's cool
That's an
and
awkward
strange
flower.
at the same time.
That's not a problem. mistake.
All right.
That's a dead flower.
Now, 25,
Sucker didn't get out.
apparently 25B will give you a nice outline of a little animal called the crown of thorns, sea star.
Let's see it.
20 cosine 8 theta. Josh, do you have a feeling what this thing is gonna look like?
No.
No idea. Chase has an idea. That's what those things look like.
That's cool.
There's actually a thing that looks like that. It crawls around.
Okay, sea urchin?
Yeah, I think it is kind of a sea urchin, but they call it the crown of thorns. And they have a picture of it there, sort of. Oh, nice touch, Chase. Nice touch. Can you bring us back? All right. We're getting bored already, so it's time to go for variations. I turned back a page. Yes, I did.
Dun dun dun.
These are all the things that can happen on 546. A lot of stuff can happen. That top row is boring, but the second row is called limisons. I think I'd like to make a limison. That first limison, Chase, it looks like if we do a minus B sign and keep our A littler than our B, it makes like a nice little thing. So he's going to go 2 minus 4 sine theta. And it doesn't need to be 20, does it?
2 minus.
2 minus 4.
So 6.
Could be up to 6 away from the center. There is your first limison.
Kind of looks like stuff
Wait.
like that.
Like a what?
Were some of the other ones limisons?
Yeah. Some of them make a loop inside, some of them just make a bit of a dent
Oh.
or a notch. They vary. Both is possible. Then I think we did a bunch of the what they call roses. I think we already know how to control the petal number too, and the petal length, don't we?
How do you control the length again?
Tell her how you control the length.
First number.
The first number, how many of those? All right, let's flip back page 37. I meant 548, number 37. Do you see that number 37? Are we clever enough to make an equation that graphs number 37? How long are those petals?
3.
3.
How many of them are there? Do we know what will do that?
4.
Let's see if that works.
Is that cosine?
We're going to try both just so that we can address that
Cosine
question.
4.
Why is it 3?
That's how long the petals are.
Oh,
Did Chase nail it?
Yeah.
All right. Now, while Chase was putting this in, he had the thought, what difference does sine or cosine make? So he's going back to his R equals button. He's going to change that cosine to sine to see if it matters. Did it?
Yes.
What did it did?
It's not, the petals aren't on the x-axis.
It just rotated the flower here, so it doesn't look like 37 anymore, does it? So cosines start out at 0 straight right. Sines do not.
makes sense.
can we do 38? Because if we can do 38, we're about ready to call it a day.
Three.
3 pedals.
Three three sine theta. 3 sine 3 theta.
Four
What?
I said sine.
4?
cosine.
They're calling it a length of 4.
Wait, it's sine.
Yeah.
4
4 sine.
sine 3 theta.
Yeah. There you go. Oops.
He got it. He just gotta zoom out to see it all.
Cosine.
So I feel I have shown you what I wanted you to see today. You can control some of the shapes, and you control how long the pedals are. You can control the speed of your grapher. You can do it in either rads or degrees. You know how to stop it when it's hung up. I think that's a nice day. Tim?
I actually have a question on number 34.
I like it when he has questions. He always has good questions. We're looking at number 34, figure
Okay, so
skating.
The equation is r squared.
Oh, yeah.
So would you just square root all of the 25 cosine? 2
Let's
theta?
do that for him, Chase. We're going to do r equals square root of 25 cosine 2 theta. Let's just go ahead and graph it, and we'll decide the window as needed. All right, please remember, so we're going to do a little bit of a zoom out. Apparently, we got to get out to 5, Chase. Tim,
Yeah.
the square, when you do a r squared equals that, then r is equal to plus or minus that square root, remember?
Okay, yeah.
So Chase is going to show you what we need. He's going to go back to his r equals, and in R2, he's going to put minus the square root.
Oops.
Whoops, something went wrong. Do you have too many parentheses there, or not enough? Well, let's see. 25. Put a little minus there, a little negative. There you go. Yep, that didn't matter.
Okay.
So this is the compulsory figure 8 that they must do. To get a true look at it, we need to go zoom square, because our grapher stretches it a bit. Go to zoom square. That's the exact shape they tried to skate, Tim. And
I know what enter does. It pauses it.
Wow.
Does that make sense?
Oh. So you could just not totally stop it, but just pause it, go change your window and hit enter again and finish? Is that what you're saying?
No, it still doesn't allow you to do anything, but just pauses it.
Sweet.
Yeah, that solved our problems.
All right, she'll be doing further research on that. On that note, we'll leave this recording in. You have click stop there, so.
It's Chase Loggy, signing off. Have a
Gary
good day,
Brewer-
and
Gary
good luck.
Brewer's in charge, signing off last,
But have a good day.
after Chase.
Chase Loggy.
Me too.
Chase Loggy.